Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with Board, Better Off Reading Every Day. Can you guess what today is? Today is Christmas in July Day at Board headquarters, where we celebrate Christmas in July. That's right. Everybody's here that celebrates Little Board Debbie, the big guy, the little guy, and Miss Reynolds, and we are going to read some books all about Christmas. This way you can be ready when it gets here. Our first one is Santa's Toy Shop. And our second one is The Night Before Christmas. That is Golden Books. Our third one is Goodnight, North Pole. Our fourth one is Duck and Goose. And our fifth one is Fancy Nancy, Splendiferous Christmas. Duck and Goose, it's time for Christmas. Goose, it's not time for catching snowflakes. It's not time for sledding. It's not time for making snow angels. It's not time for throwing snowballs. It's not time for making a snow goose. It's not time for skating. It's not time for building forts. Come on, Goose. It is time for Christmas. It is time for Christmas. Good night, North Pole. Good morning, Arctic animals. Good morning, snowman. Are we ready to share a wonderful day? Let's follow the reindeer tracks and see where they lead. Christmas greetings, little elf. Where are you off to? It's Santa's village at the North Pole. Who's in Santa's stables? Hello, Dasher. Hello, Dancer. Hello, Prancer and Vixen. Hello, Comet. Hello, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. And of course, the most famous reindeer of them all, Rudolph. Good afternoon, Mrs. Claus Bakery, where gingerbread houses, Christmas cookies, sugar plums, and fruitcakes are made. It's a sweet afternoon in the candy cane kitchen. Yummy. Good afternoon, North Pole. Post office. When you send Santa a letter, it arrives here. The elves help Santa check his list twice. They are going to find out who has been naughty and nice. It's great to see you, North Pole Schoolhouse, where young elves learn the secrets to their trade. Greetings, Christmas elves making toys in Old St. Nick's workshop. Happy Christmas gift wrapping room. Look at all the colorful ribbons and bows. It's a busy time in the North Pole. Yuletide Navigation Tower, where elves plan Santa's rounds. Good evening, magic sleigh filled with presents for good boys and girls. Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Finish your hot chocolate, Santa. It's time to dash away. Congratulations, elves. Thank you for all your hard work. Good night, North Pole. Merry Christmas, Santa, spreading peace and joy to the world. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Santa's Toy Shop. Peek in the window and you'll see little elves working with glee. It's Santa's shop for making toys, gifts for all good girls and boys. The elves are dressed in red and green, making the best toys you've ever seen. Ships and cars, horses and bears. There's more to see. Let's go upstairs. Gifts are wrapped on the second floor with ribbons and bows. And look, there's more. A dollhouse painted pink and blue with a tiny bed and a fireplace too. Santa packs all the toys in his sleigh to deliver gifts for Christmas Day. They are sure to bring lots of joy to every little girl and boy. The end of Santa's Toy Shop. Fancy Nancy's Splendiferous Christmas. Our house never looks fancy except ta-da, at Christmas time. I love Christmas so much. It is important to find a tree with a wonderful aroma. That's fancy word for smell. But my dad says we must compromise. I think bigger is always better. That means we end up with the tree my mom wants. On Christmas Eve, we get out the ornaments. Some were Grandpa's when he was a little boy. These are heirlooms. Mom says that's fancy for things that are old and valuable. Here is our tree topper. Isn't it just gorgeous? I bought it last summer with all my birthday money. It is never too early to prepare for Christmas. Like we're doing today in July. We always wait for Grandpa to decorate the tree. He'll be here very soon. While we wait, we bake Christmas cookies. My sister helps with the sprinkles. Delectable. That's fancy for yummy. Guess which one I decorated? I finished wrapping all the presents. This quilt is for Maribel. Put lace on anything and voila, it's fancy. I also made a tiny Christmas card for her. Next, we go caroling, which is fancy for singing Christmas songs. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Back at home, still no grandpa. So we plead with our parents. Pleading is like begging, only fancier. Please, 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 pretty please, can we just put up the tree topper now? Ooh la la, everything says, ooh la la, everything it says on the box is true. It spins, it flashes on and off, and changes color too. My dad says that Grandpa called. He'll be here any minute. We wait and wait and wait some more. How can a minute take so long? Frenchie is not as patient as I am. I think I heard a little noise just now. Who might that be? Checking up to see what's going on here at board. Was that little beeping all about the elves checking to see if we were being good and doing the right thing? We'll never know, but I know you heard it. So I unwrap one of her presents and a tug toy. Frenchie is strong, but I am stronger. I pull hard. Oops, the tree sways. Oh no, oh no, look out below. The tree topper smashes to pieces. I am devastated, which is upset only a zillion times worse. Just then, Grandpa arrives. I'll tell him what happened. When life gives you cracked eggs, make eggnog, he says. What does that mean, I ask? It means you improvise. That's a fancy word for using whatever's around to make something. We make a new tree topper with glitter and pom-poms and ribbons. Grandpa says one day you will have your own family and you will tell them how we made this together. Oh, it's going to be an heirloom, I explained to my sister. Decorating the tree is so much fun. There's no such thing as too much tinsel. I keep telling everyone. Only one word describes how magnificent, joyous, and sparkly Christmas morning is. Splendiferous. And that is the end of Fancy Nancy's Splendiferous Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, the Little Golden Book Classic. Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama and her handkerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprung from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Cupid, on Comet, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane flew, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up the housetop the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from head to his toe, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Boys and girls, that is the end of all of our Christmas books for today. It is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. I do not own the rights to any of these books that I have read to you, but I do love storytelling magic. And the magic of today's story is, It is July 29th, in fact, and we are celebrating here at board headquarters Christmas in July. Yes, we know it's months before Christmas gets here, but there is still plenty of time for you to get on the good list, to do nice things for people, for your friends, for your family, for your brother, for your sister, for a stranger, for anyone that you can think of. You can spread love, you can spread joy, and it doesn't need to be all about Christmas. It could just be because you want to do it from the kindness of your heart. So, Miss Reynolds is here with Little Board Debbie and somebody you know and somebody you know. And like I always say every year, Santa, I can explain. I can explain all the things I did this year that led up to Christmas Day and led to you being here with me today. I absolutely love the idea that I get to spend so much time with you guys that leads up to all these different holidays. If it turns out that you don't celebrate Christmas, I know you celebrate love. We all celebrate love. So this doesn't have to be all about Christmas for you. It could be all about celebrating love. Love, 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 love. I want to put a little bit in your head. I want to put a lot in your heart. And I want to make you laugh a little. That's what I'm here to do at Board with Miss Reynolds. And that guy knows all about what goes on here. He's got his eyes on me just like he's got his eyes on you. But sometimes I do get to tell him things about kids who are being extra, extra good, extra, extra kind, extra, extra generous with their time, their heart, and their patience. Of course, board twirls. Now go out there, boys and girls, and celebrate like every day is Christmas Eve. Bye.